can never do it like I. When you see man pull up and slide, man stepped in the room with legends, Rio and Ste, you know it's a vibe. Check the podcast, what you wanna know? Don't ask me, go and ask Joe. If you're talking Premier League, he's on the front line and I gotta go. It's a vibe with five, and you already know what it is. It's a vibe with five, and you already know what it is. Vibe with five, and you already know what it is. It's a vibe with five, and you already know this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's with the energy?
This is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while.
What?
Who's going to win the league?
Chicken shops.
Who's going to win the league? No, not top 10 chicken shops.
I got a genuine one.
Go on.
Are Piper's steak crisps the best crisps in the world?
I don't know.
McCoy's steak crisps are the best.
No. I'm going to have to bring a section because those Piper's steak crisps are just.
There's a wheat one. What's it called? Wheat something. No, the steak McCoy's chips are untouchable.
They're good, but I'm going to bring Piper's in, and you're going to go, wow.
Yeah,
steak can get.
I do like steak chips.
Get in the bin, man.
What's your favourite crisps?
It's just said Piper's the best.
Is that your
They're
best?
Unbelievable, yeah. You don't have them for a bit, and then you get them. You go, oh, I forgot how good these are.
Beef Monster Munch takes some beating as well.
Yeah, Monster Munch. You eat Doritos, and you classics.
Doritos, no, not for me.
Seriously?
No. Ready salted
with the little dip.
Ready salted hula hoops or beef hula hoops are my
I was going to say hula hoops, but I thought it was childish.
Pretty good, you know.
When you're hungry, they're good.
All right.
Anyway, that was that derailed.
Yeah.
Done.
Guys,
Talk about Liverpool.
you know what? We have to look at who's winning the league, but
What's
also
your favourite chocolate now?
Nah, you guys taking a mick.
Not American.
Nah.
Listen, all you Americans, you don't know how badly
They still have marathons in America.
Oh, don't worry about it. Their chocolate is like just dug up out of sand or something. It's horrendous.
So disrespectful to Arsenal. This is what it is, and I'm not standing for it. Guys, will we be winning the league this year? Yes.
No, don't worry about it. Next question.
I don't think it's as cut and dry as that.
Exactly, Steve.
Yeah,
I'm here for respect.
I think our story.
Do something that deserves it first.
Look what we're doing.
What?
Listen, first of all, I was having a chat with someone today.
I think
We're
third.
we're third. But this time next week we could easily be first because obviously.
Or
well, who you got next week?
City play Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right. We've got Sheffield. Well, by the time this comes out, we probably would have beaten them 3-4, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we've got Brentford, which we should be.
Just tag me in the tweet
Brentford.
when this is 0-0 tonight. Ivan Toney, fresh from the Brits.
Mate, you was at the Brits, innit? What was that like?
I blessed the Brits this year.
Is it?
The Brits, yeah. You see my outfit? Woo.
Yeah, it looks alright. Look clean.
Woo.
Look clean.
Shout out Labrum.
Yeah, is that who did your
done my outfit, man.
Arsenal fixtures
made by an immigrant.
Yeah, anyway, I can't find
it. Strapline.
But yeah, so Rio, I think look.
Hold on, we need to do a segment on my outfit, by the way, and my missus. My missus was looking fire, by the way.
Mrs. Ferdinand, I'm sure you look great. Big respect.
Don't tell me you didn't see it. So.
I ain't looking
we're not going to sit here talking about your wife, mate. That's not how we roll.
No, just say she looked good.
Look lovely.
Yeah, thanks. Cheers.
That's it.
What about me?
Yeah, you look good.
I reckon I was definitely one of the top 3 best dressed in the whole building.
Well, the fact that you put yourself free, you was eyeballing someone. Who was you eyeballing going?
Oh, no. I'm just saying because I didn't see everyone. There must be someone in there who's half decent. But I reckon I was definitely top 3.
Who was in there?
He was in there. Calvin Harris won an award. Ray. My missus is going to kill me, but Dua Lipa, she was unreal, right? No. As an artist,
that's exactly what I thought.
She is an absolute international superstar. She's got that, someone who it just exudes that type of presence. Like there's some people that are, she's a great artist. That one, he's really good. Dua Lipa is like a superstar.
So we got Sheffield
and she's
United and Arsenal.
You've had crisp, you've had chocolate,
Brentford.
You've had Dua Lipa.
And we're playing Man City on Sunday the 31st of March.
More interesting than him talking.
Right. So I genuinely think, guys.
Where's the game against Brentford?
At home.
Where's the game against Liverpool? City.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Is it the Etihad?
Joe, didn't you drive all the way up to the Etihad last year?
I took the train.
Did you?
Yeah, me and Robbie.
So what you get absolutely battered.
Bro, you are not in a position.
The energy changed.
Robbie was doing videos not in a position.
The energy shift was nuts.
Mr. Stephen Wilson-Housen.
You are
not in a position.
Is your middle name Wilson? What is it?
Patrick. Where's Wilson come from?
Patrick Vieira.
Mr. Stephen Patrick Howson, you are not in a position to be talking about
They are the most English names ever.
Nah, you are not in a
Stephen Patrick
position.
Howson.
Irish, obviously.
You know?
All right, English Irish.
You know?
What's your middle name?
Joseph.
Raw.
But
Joseph.
yeah, no, that's right. JJB. That's all right.
Oh!
JJB. Oh.
Other budget stores are available.
Budget Joe. Budget Joe. Budget Joe's the new name. JJB, he just flew himself right into that one, under a bus.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, they went bankrupt as
My
well.
middle name's Gavin.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, lovely.
How comes?
I don't know. How can you be so exotic with Rio and Ferdinand and throw Gavin in the middle of that?
Yeah, it's true.
Just keeping it Peckham on it.
I always looked at my mum and dad and thought, no, I don't know what you're doing there. But anyway.
Because you guys don't want to talk about Arsenal.
No, I do. I actually think Arsenal have got a really good chance to this year. Like we were talking about before, I think in terms defensively, they look the most sound, not giving up any chances.
What's the line, man? Defence wins championships, doesn't it? Not theirs, but you know, that's the phrase.
Yeah, and they're putting to bed. They are putting to bed not having a number 9.
Is that Vince Lombardi?
No one's worrying about it.
What's your thoughts on Ben White?
I think you could upgrade him, but I don't mind. You know, I don't mind having a back four of centre halves.
Mm-hmm.
City have proved that's what wins leagues at the moment as well. They do that.
Do you like him?
It's all right. Don't know if it's £50 million worth, but
Declan Rice?
he's good.
Why are we going through your team?
Do you know what it is? It's because sometimes with Steve, right, I don't get the genuine chat. Like he's just always dissing Arsenal.
No.
So when you find him in a mood where he's willing to have a bit of a conversation.
When you paid $50 million for Gabriel Jesus, and I was like,
yeah, he was on that one.
You literally play better.
No, he's dismissed Arsenal as champions. Like last year, you used to bring the gold trophy in and that, and the shades and all that stuff. Yeah, it's up there. And he used to just dismiss you, and he actually was right. If truth be told,
he wasn't.
At the time,
No, not really.
Because
he didn't win the league.
No. But what he was saying, he started from like August, September 2022.
Leagues you couldn't win the league.
2022. So every month he was going, you're not going to be top for this long. After it's going to go downhill from such and such. It's going to go down, and he was wrong. The
timing was wrong, but the result was correct.
Single month. Yeah, but come on, man. You can be right. You can be right if you keep on saying things. I can come online.
You can be second for 37 weeks. You only need to be top for one day.
Yeah, but you would have never thought that Mikel Arteta would have changed things round. To be fair, I wouldn't have thought the same thing either. But change things round the way he has at the club. Him and Edu, the partnership. No, considering where we were, the players we had,
unreal.
I think you're playing the best football in the league.
You did say that earlier.
Now.
You not took that point on board.
No, I agree.
I don't say that easily in front of you, right? So accept that. But I was right about Gabriel Jesus.
Saying what? What did you say? I
I
forgot.
don't think he's all that. You aren't going to beat City by buying City's reserve players.
But you have to think about it this way as well, though, Steve. Sometimes you have to know where you are, and at the time. It was just about bringing fresh blood. These are players that he's had relationships with, Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus. You have to build your way up.
Do they get in your best team now, them two?
Zinchenko does, surely.
Yeah, he does for now, but you got Timber that's coming back as well. And I think when he comes back, I don't see him breaking up the centre-back pairing of Gabriel and Saliba.
He could go.
He could go right back. He could go right back.
Timber.
Well, he did play left back before he got injured, and he was tops.
I'm with the way football's going and the way the shape's going. We're seeing such a constant evolution of what the fullback is. I am seeing more and more of it where people are playing 4 centre halves, and the reason, and actually something that they're well good at, set plays. It's a massive factor. Oh, by the way, you notice how good United were on set plays against City this weekend? When our set piece coach leaves, I'm just saying.
Has he left?
I'm just saying. Yeah, he's head coach at Minnesota United now. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Anyway, so I would say, look, I think the evolution of the fullback, 4 centre halves or 4 hybrid centre halves, because the 2 lads that are playing at fullback have got different skill sets to Gabriel and Saliba, I think. They're a bit more adaptable. But because you're seeing fullbacks invert, you're seeing a lot of teams go to a 3-1 build-up, you're asking quite a lot of them. And I think that the traditional sort of, quick overlapping fullback, the game has sort of evolved at least a little bit. Now, it won't work for everyone. But I also think when you've got teams that are playing very direct football against you, and you've got 4 centre-halves that can all compete in the air, it's a great asset to have because now you can't target this fullback, because that used to be a thing, right? People would target this fullback because he's not as good in the air as the centre-half, so we're going to go and put our big man against the fullback. But you can't do that now because all 4 of them
Pretty big,
this.
yeah.
And I like the build-up shape. I mean, it's quite ballsy at times. It's a 3 and a 1, and then everybody else is like a 6 going forward. But I think that 6 going forward for you lot, being so fluid, is what makes it so good. Like it's hard to pick people up because they're not going to stay in the same positions. I think when you play with a 9 and he stays as a 9, I think he kind of jams up the fluidity of what you're doing. And I think you're better with that.
You say that, but before I go on about that, I think, Steve, it's all well and good, but you have to have a killer striker at some point in the season, because if you get to if you do get past Porto and you go to the quarters and the semis you're going to need a guy that you can rely on.
Who's Real Madrid?
But yeah, they ain't got one.
Bellingham.
No,
You know?
Joselu.
I know it's Joselu, but I'm saying Bellingham.
I think
Who was City's last year?
exactly.
The year before.
They don't. The year before,
Did they win the Champions League?
but they won the league.
They won the
you're
league.
Trying,
But
you're,
that's
you're
Man
not trying to win
City,
the Champions League.
That's Man City.
You're,
Yes,
you're
we are.
trying to win the league.
He told you we're not winning the Champions League. Rio,
Let's
don't
stay in
go
your lane.
viral.
Let's stay
Don't
in your
go
lane, though.
viral,
I'm
Rio.
being serious.
Don't go viral,
If you
Rio.
spoke to anyone at Arsenal, they'd say, listen, we want to win the league.
Yeah, look, the league takes precedence.
Yeah.
That's fine, but we're in it to win it in the Champions League.
You ain't winning both.
Do you think we're just trying to make up numbers?
Your squad ain't winning both. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're going in there and going, Porter, you can go through. You're going to go and try and win it. I'm saying, if you're being realistic, you're only going to be able to win one of these things, and the league really should be your priority to win. Let's not run before we can walk.
I don't think Mikel and Edu see it that way.
How long's it been? 20 years?
I think whatever competition they're in, they're going to try their best, man.
I'm telling you,
I really
listen,
do. I really do. Because they're in great positions in both.
I'm not saying they're not going to try and win both. You have to try and win both. But I'm telling you, if you sat Edu down and Mikel Arteta down,
don't. This is going to get you in trouble.
They will
Don't.
both say
Rio,
the
stop,
Premier League is what the one they're going to win.
I don't want to see you at another press conference.
The Premier League is the one they want to win.
Stop, Rio. I'm begging you, please. I'm getting too much mentions.
Wait, do you think Edu, when they're doing recruitment meetings, they're talking about players? Let's bring players in to win the Champions League. Do you think that's the first thing they say?
No.
What do you think the first thing they say?
I said earlier on, the league is the precedent.
That's what I just said. And you're not agreeing with me.
No. But I'm saying that we're in both, and we're going to try and win both.
I just said that you are as well.
Rio.
I said that your priority should be the league, and I think it will be the league.
Rio, you don't want to go back to
don't say
court.
that.
You don't want to go back to court.
Anyway,
say that.
should we talk about games that happened this weekend?
No. Forget all of that. Aston Villa, they deserve a mention.
Yeah, flying.
Because flipping Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, he's flying.
Hard, by the way. Hard place to go for the big teams.
Yeah,
Luton.
it is.
Tough place to. Everyone's struggling. The big teams, the top 6 or 8 teams have only won by 1 goal.
City didn't really struggle with
No, the City didn't. But
City's out. I don't.
Yeah.
They're elite,
Outlier.
they're different.
I was hoping they would. And then I had it on alerts.
Then KDB said, I'll set up 4 goals.
Yeah.
And Haaland said, I'll score 5.
madness.
Crazy.
It's just ridiculous.
Newcastle bounced back as well with a 3-0 win against Wolves.
They've
been out of form.
After we beat them, they're out of it now.
Yeah,
I can't take them serious. I really can't.
100th win for Eddie Howe, though. You got to shout him out for that.
I was talking to one of the guys in the office in your era, and I was just like, surely it's the combination of Eddie and Jason Tindall. And he said, well, actually, from what he's heard, Eddie's a man that cares about your family. He's got that interpersonal relationship with players. So players will run through a brick wall for him. And I thought, really? Because obviously I don't know him. And he goes, yeah, man. Like, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, lovely guy.
But, it's because he has that relationship with his players. So you can have a Matt Ritchie who hasn't played in X amount of time, but he comes back and he'll fight for him.
Yeah, he seems like he manages the squad well, doesn't he? You've got to obviously utilise the players, a lot of injuries they've had.
Tindall's a bit of a meme, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a meme. He's got, I walked past from the hotel after a game. I stayed there one night, right, in the hotel near St James's, and walked to the station. And in the there's loads of little shops along the way walking through. So me and my pals are walking, and I've looked in the window of one of them. There's like a meme T-shirt of Jason Tindall. I forget what the meme is, what it says on it. Fucking, I can't remember.
It's not what it says. Good game, mate, or something.
But there's like. As an assistant manager, got his own T-shirts.
It's mad.
He's the only one in the league, but he is that meme guy, isn't he? But he's a nice guy, Jace.
Yeah,
good guy.
Man.
Good guy.
I mean, they come as a pairing.
Great pairing,
they do well.
don't they? They do a good pairing. Successful.
I weren't really about it when I would see him on the touchline and he goes ahead of the coach. I was like,
but that's their relationship. That's, I mean, we're judging based on that. Eddie Howe obviously gives him license to do that. So who are we to go?
Yeah, otherwise he's going to tell him to sit down, isn't
it? Yeah. No, honestly, I respect
surely
it.
He's not. When you're him now, you've either seen the meme and gone, played up to it, or you've seen the meme and you maybe go,
I think you like it.
I'll give next time I'm on TV, maybe I'll just like pack up the stuff on the thing and let Eddie Howe
do the Lucas Aids or something like that. But no, he I think he loves it. It's good. He's got a good name for himself. I think Spurs winning as well against Palace is a big one.
Before you talk about Spurs, how did Ange win manager of the London Football Awards?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a disrespect to...
Who should have won it?
David Moyes.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not going to give it to Mikel,
wow.
Moyes,
it's a great shout, Joel.
Like,
great shout, Joel.
Didn't see it coming, but I do agree.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
I think Ange give it. I reckon Ange just sent it to David Moyes because that's the type of guy he is.
Nah, yeah. I honestly, I think when you look at what, I mean, even when you're there are a few points behind him. They're 8 points behind him, but still, like, he's won a European trophy. He's doing all right this season. Like,
especially Moyes, he won 3-1 on that same weekend that he weren't given the trophy against Everton away.
Absolutely
tough game.
Absolute madness. But yeah, guys, look
at London having its own football awards.
Yeah, you guys
do it. Don't worry about that
as well, mate. You just don't win it anymore.
I've won a few awards there. Best dressed.
Bro, why do you keep talking about your outfits when we know, like, you know?
How many players have been on the front of GQ? Do you reckon?
I think Saka has.
Has he?
I know he's done Vogue. I don't know about GQ.
How many players?
I don't know. Are magazines even still going these days?
I don't know. When they were like the real thing, I used to get on the front cover of it.
Last topic I want to focus on. Pochettino.
There's two topics here at least that we need to talk about.
Liverpool, by the way, that goal. Talk to me.
Drop balls. Know the rules, please. What
would you have done in a change room after that?
Who am I?
First, Liverpool, obviously, you know what you do. You'll be celebrating. You'll be fine. If you was in the opponent dressing room there, what are you doing?
What's my role?
Manager.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably getting a ban.
I was sitting. I was watching it with some friends. Yeah. I was. When I mean, like, I was. You know what we do? Yeah.
99 fucking minutes.
I had fixtures planned out, results going. This is this result
permutation
here, and this result here. Yeah, that means X, Y, and Z. Mate, as soon as I saw it going, it felt like slow motion. Obviously there was the whole like drop ball thing, and that was a big issue. But also the when you like trying to dribble it out.
Yeah, what was that about, man?
Bro, that is not where you do that.
Yeah, just launch it, bro.
Flipping goals, like
launch it.
What are you doing?
Flick it up and just say have it.
Out.
Lick it up and say have it. That's all you got to do.
I couldn't believe it. I just thought you don't lose the ball there.
I think if you're the manager, I think he might get throttled.
You can't. He's too big. Have you seen him?
No. But you and your assistant and your coaches, and you go hold me back after I put my hands on him. You get me out of there quick.
I was honestly, I couldn't believe it. I just thought to myself, "Come on, man. Where's the footballing brain there, man? You don't do it there."
Nah,
but yeah,
he won't do it again.
Yeah, I hope not. But anyway, either way, Liverpool winning that.
I had texts ready, lined up for my mates who are Liverpool fans, for the groups, but
for a draw,
I had to delete it. Yeah,
I'm
dropping points.
I'm not mad at Konate for the head injury thing because it's something that's a real useful thing to play sometimes in football.
You had texts for your mates for a draw.
It's a title race, dropping points. A draw is dropping points.
Man United fans, you guys are honestly
my mates are on me about Man United. Yeah, we're not even in the title race, let alone a Champions League race.
A draw at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, it's dropping points, mate, in a title race.
And Chelsea. So Chelsea's had another one, and Anti-Booley. Why are you mad at him? He bought everyone.
Yeah, but it's who he bought, though, innit? It's who he bought, Steve. You know what I mean? Like
that matters now, does it?
Yeah, of course it does. He bought a team. He bought like
he's done supermarket sweep. He done supermarket sweep with
superstar academy players.
Yeah, but he's got someone's getting a tune out of that team. I don't know who, but someone's getting a tune out of that team.
It's hard to say, though, man.
Big Sam, gaming, do it.
I reckon Tony.
What with those players? They got too much sauce for Big Sam and Pulis. Yeah.
Nah, Big Sam likes us.
Big Sam, Jorkev,
Anelka,
Okocha. He bought Okocha to the Prem. You got to be
thankful. Did he honestly just sit here and go, too much sauce for the man that give us JJ
Okocha? Wow.
Because when you think of Big Sam, you think save him from relegation, Route 1 football. But you are right. You are right.
Perception is incorrect because Big Sam
You're right.
is an innovator.
You're right. I didn't say he weren't.
No, Ash doesn't agree, but
the fact that Big Sam was bringing those guys there,
He saw the vision.
Campo, Hierro, like Djorkaeff,
mate, he had Bolton playing European football. Where are they now? About 3 divisions above Paddock.
It's true.
Like he had him playing European football.
He was on a mad one. He was on a mad one.
He had Bolton thinking that they were a legitimate Premier League.
Ferdinand went there for a little bit.
It's mad because even Michael Ricketts
was on a mad one.
It was Davies and Nolan, that sort of thing. That was what we give him that thing. But yeah, he had players that could play football.
Yeah, Davies and Nolan was hard work.
If
2 units.
Tony Pulis don't sign JJ Okocha. So you've got to separate him and Big Sam because they're not the same.
No, you're 100% right. You're right.
How are you a man that's got the reputation of Big Sam and don't just carry like a wallet picture of JJ Okocha?
I'd slap people with his picture. I'd bring the picture out of my hand, and I'd have the picture in my hand a little bit wet. You know, you used to get the wet pictures back in the day and slap it around a man's face anytime he talks to me about you're just a long ball merchant. Hold that quick. We've got
It's
a
true. No, it's true. It's true. I was wrong. Apologies.
Great way to finish the segment.
It is. It really is.
There's some other important stuff we have to talk about. No, it's important because Vinicius is getting abused again.
Who?
Vinicius getting abused again.
You know what? You're right.
That's a joke, isn't it? I forgot about that.
I saw the Bellingham situation because I didn't see the actual match. Was there racism as well?
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually a fucking joke.
Yeah. Every week. They don't. Yeah.
It's almost like
what
it doesn't get reported because it's like
it's so common.
Because of course it fucking happened. Yeah.
What happened?
It's almost like because it happens so often, it goes under the radar almost. Like.
So what happened exactly?
What do you mean? What happened?
No, like scenario, like
just getting fucking abused.
Was it just
in the stadium,
generic?
Well, he obviously deserved it because he had the audacity to come and play against.
And because he scored a couple of goals as well. You're out of order. It's disrespectful, and we're going to racially abuse you for that.
Don't La Liga look at this. Don't La Liga.
How dare he score 2 goals?
Don't La Liga. Look, you're internationally. One thing I've realised about you. I'm not saying you're here to cure everything, but you've got a big voice internationally. A lot of the players, you've got a good relationship with them. What? Is there nothing you can do?
I don't know. I'm actually speaking to Vinicius. We speak on DMs and stuff, and his team and my team are talking at the moment about doing something. But I feel for all the players, man. But like, he must feel so alone in that league.
It's 2024.
Like, no matter how many players he's got around him, right? But he knows that he's going to go to a number of stadiums in that league and have zero protection because there's no real repercussions for these people that are doing it because they're doing it not in like it's the volume of people, by the way. It ain't like
whole stand.
Yeah, it's not like you're getting one guy going in there and you've got to try and find him like a needle in a haystack. It's like a stand that are doing it and people are doing it and looking and going, yeah, like it's fine. Like there's no there's no pushback from no one in them stadiums. It seems from what I see. So how lonely he must feel and exposed when he goes into those stadiums, and a little bit of fear. There must be, because I'm telling you, it ain't nice to be on the receiving end of that type of stuff. But when it's happened to me, I've never really expected it walking into that stadium. Do you know what I mean? I've never walked into a stadium and goes, you know what, it's going to go off here, a bit of racism. I can feel, I just know it's going to happen. I'm going to get racially abused today. Whenever I've been racially abused in a stadium, it's been like, fucking hell, I can't believe we're still here. Like, fuck, I didn't expect it from here as well. What? And you start questioning everything.
If you're him then going into stadiums thinking, I've had it here at this stadium, because I think Valencia's been one that he's had it a few times, hasn't it? So, like, he must be thinking...
That's what I'm saying, the fear, the bravery to go in there. It's like going into the Lions, into the pit, and then going, I know this is coming. And then scoring 2 as well, you know? He's walked in and scored 2 goals.
I just don't understand how there's no sanctions. Like,
yeah, that's the problem.
You know, we've had commentators, we've had no commentators go and act as if he deserves it.
Spain. It was in Spain again. It was at a Bernabeu.
When they shut the stadium down, was it?
Oh yeah, it was one of those. Yeah, it was in Europe somewhere.
Play behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Guess what? La Liga, grow a fucking pair of bollocks.
Yeah, and
be like, guess what? Your next 3 games, you can have your coaches on the bench, and that's it.
Especially when it's like people say, "Oh yeah, but we could get some of our fans to come and infiltrate your fans." But listen, when it's such a big amount of people in stadiums that are doing it, like there should be absolute sanctions that go bang. You're banned from this game, or no fans can come in this stadium no more. Because then at least fans will start governing their own stadium. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're banned from the stadium for 2 games. Why? Because someone was fucking racist. Yeah. Well, let's start getting that into play. And the Liga, I just feel there's a lot of excuses and stuff made the sanctions ain't strong enough for starters.
Like there's any
And
desire to
sometimes
fix
maybe UEFA, FIFA need to override
true.
these
It's true.
places and go,
It's true.
listen, this is
Agree.
the benchmark. This is it for these certain. This is the
Yeah.
criteria.
Oh, by the way, Spain, you've only got one Champions League space now because
Yeah.
you can't sort your fucking grounds out. Watch it change.
Yeah, money.
Yeah. It's sad, man. Like it really hurts me to talk about, and it's even bad because we're talking about that, and then we probably should have spoke about Jude Bellingham first because yes, it was a travesty for him to
Yeah,
get
him
the red
getting
card,
sent off,
but
but it seems trivial to talk about him getting sent off.
exactly,
before that.
yeah, exactly. Guys, listen, I do want to wrap it up. Thank you very much for being here. It felt like you guys weren't going to talk about Arsenal.
What's your
in the
favourite
first
sweet,
part.
Steve?
Yeah,
Just before we go.
Favourite sweets? Haribo, but
Should you say Haribo or Haribo?
I say Haribo. But I can fuck with a lot of the different ones on Haribo. The Jelly Babies are fucking top. You know?
The Jelly Babies. Yeah, they're the best. They are the best. I'd rather just do.
You can leave the green
Yeah,
ones.
I'll leave everything, but I'll have just a Haribo.
The red ones, the purple ones,
Yeah.
and orange ones are good.
I agree.
Yeah, we don't. Haribo's the ones. Let us know in the comments. Are Piper's crisp?
I've never had them.
One.
I've never had them.
I'm gonna bring some next week, and we'll do
McCoy's
a taste test.
steak crisps are my
Honestly,
favourite.
you're gonna think what is this budget bullshit that you brought me here when you have McCoy's? They're not the real McCoy's. Piper's are the real McCoy's.
I've got Nando's waiting. I've got to get away now. I'm starving. My mouth is like dripping dry, salivating a lot, everything. Thanks, guys. Turn notifications on. Make sure you're around. Listen to all the episodes this week. Stay tuned.
Hang on, where's JJB gone?
JJ, Budget Joel. Budget Joel's left the building. Sorry. See you later, guys.
Bye bye.